Hello, I'm going to jump right into a review. This review is regarding the Vowtop smartwatch. Just to get straight to the point, this is the watch, this is the app. We have the device settings here where you can manage everything. Home page, details, tracks your progress, user. So I've tested out the watch, and to be quite frank, I'm not impressed. This is my personal opinion. You can see the display screen here. So it's a very small display screen, given the fact that you have this whole surface area to play with, and yet you're looking at this tiny thing. So if you're hard on the eyes, not hard on the eyes per se, like, again, if you have a hard time seeing, it's not going to be beneficial. It's not really user-friendly either, because even though it has a nice handy Find My Phone feature, this watch seems to be pretty basic. You cannot make phone calls with it. You cannot get text messages, but you can receive them. You can see them, but you cannot make any. You also cannot pick up any phone calls. You can receive phone calls, but you cannot answer them. So that's kind of a bummer, because that's the basics of the basics when it comes to these kind of devices. So this watch in particular seems to be very fitness based. You can't put any more apps than what's here. This is just all there is to it. Sport, heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure, which I wouldn't count on. There you go. So, and here is where you'd be able to see any text messages. But then again, you cannot answer them. You can just look at them. And again, if someone were to call you, you would not be able to pick up that phone call. You have to use your phone to pick it up. And you cannot make outgoing phone calls, which there are a lot of similar watches for this price range on the market, such as watches that are made by Quaican that would actually be able to give you that option to pick up phone calls, make outgoing calls, things of that nature. So don't stop looking here if you're looking for something a little bit more than this. This is fitness based, and even with that, I don't have high hopes for it. But that's just my personal opinion. If you like the product, you can go get it. But other than that, I hope the review helps to some degree. All right, thank you very much, and you have a good one now. Bye-bye.
So I walked 4 miles this morning, and this is what it says. I mean, it's just not accurate. Even if you try walking from, I don't know, your front door to, I don't know, just take 10 steps. The counter is not accurate at all. And I have mine on the 5th rung. And so it's pretty snug. It's not loose. And it just doesn't calculate correctly at all. And then the screen is slow to respond, and the blood pressure, I mean, everything is a little off, but I don't know what you expect for the price. So if the main thing is to tell time, then it's great. The text messages don't come through or anything. Heart monitor, all of that is okay, but it's not, accurate. I don't know if so. It's good for telling time. That it is.
You can see in the top right where the little footprints are that the watch says 133 steps. I will shake my hand back and forth. You have to do it about 30 times because the watch doesn't start counting until 30 steps. And now the watch says I'm at 176 steps.
Without a word, the woman gives him another $5.